bulletin. The war over Nehru's legacy in the Nehru Memorial has now been renamed, and officially the Congress has hit out at the government for renaming it after Pradhan Mantri instead of Nehru Memorial. In fact, the Congress has said renaming shows the insecurity of the Prime Minister. The Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, the NMML, has now been officially renamed as the Prime Minister's Museum and Library Society with effect from 14th of August. In fact, it was resolved to have changed its name to PMML Society. The renaming had then prompted sharp reactions from the Congress. The Teen Murti Bhavan had served as the official residence, remember, of India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. The move was welcome proposal for the change in the name, and since then the new name has already taken up. But with that has come along several attacks from the Congress party, saying that only aim of the BJP is to change everything that Nehru stood for and the Nehruvian ideology. Let me go across to Aishwarya, who's joining us with more details. Aishwarya, the same face-off had happened when the proposal came up, and now that it has happened, the Congress has really upped the ante. Jairam Ramesh himself taking the lead, saying that they are insecure of Nehru even now.
Well, certainly the controversy had been garnered over the renaming of the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, over changing of its name as Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, Prime Minister's Museum and Library. Remember, it was in mid-June where a special meeting was called, which was presided by Rajnath Singh, who is also Vice President of this society. Unanimously, it was decided that because it is just not Jawaharlal Nehru's work and literature and his history which has been preserved over here, it is also other Prime Ministers who had served for this country, their work, their literature, their history also had been preserved in the newly inaugurated building, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and therefore the reason, because it has been dedicated to all the Prime Ministers, let's change the name, and unanimously it was later decided. Currently I am reporting from Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, which has been renamed with effect from 14th of August. It was stated by the Culture Ministry that housed in the new building of the museum then goes on to tell the story of how our Prime Ministers navigated the nation through various challenges and ensured the all-round progress of the country. It recognizes all the Prime Ministers, thereby democratizing the institutional memory. Certainly, it was Congress Party who had come out and attacked the government over the renaming of the entire museum. They have said that Prime Minister Modi possesses a lot of bundle of fears, complexes and insecurities, especially when it comes to first and the longest serving Prime Minister of this country, Jawaharlal Nehru. Prime Minister is peer of Nehruvian legacy and also Jawaharlal Nehru, and therefore the name had been changed. But certainly the government had already given a clarity that they wanted to dedicate to all the Prime Ministers. Their work had been preserved over here, and India had no such museum dedicated for the Prime Minister in the past, and therefore the reason perhaps the name had changed. There is nothing about Jawaharlal Nehru his erasing his legacy is concerned, but certainly it has garnered a lot of controversy. There had been political war of words which has come out, but certainly with effect from 14th August 2023, this particular premises will be known as Prime Minister's Memorial Museum and Library instead of Nehru Memorial Museum and Library.